If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. Well, they are about to change Ultimate Team big time and for the better, I think personally. However, it's still going to be a cash grab, a cash cow. However, I feel like this is going to be one of those Maddens where you don't really got to spend much to actually compete with some of the God Squads. Depending on the time you put in, you're going to be able to compete and have God Squads with people that actually pay money. However, you're still going to have to grind out, put the work. But the stuff that they're doing, the changes that I've heard so far, we're going to get into it today. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, become members. You want access to the schemes. I'm going to drop one day one of the official launch, which is the last day. And if you're not a quitter, I got more Madden 22 gameplay coming to finish off that game before we get into 23. Now, I will be playing Ultimate Team in Madden 23 for those that want to know. I'll be doing that. Now, Field Pass is something I went over already. However, you guys a refresher. They're going to have different types of Field Passes. The Season, Competitive, and Ultimate Team program-specific passes. Starting with Seasonal. This Field Pass has 60 levels of rewards ranging from coins, packs, uniforms, and even a high overall player item. You'll begin progressing levels by completing specific objectives that are outlined within the pass. While there won't be infinitely repeatable objectives, we will be adding more objectives periodically so you can continue to make progress. We want to make sure the progression and ability to hit the rewards you want feels achievable, because I'm not gonna lie, man, a lot of the grind, like, I don't even look forward to doing it. In the older Maddens, I didn't want to do it, bro. It's too much BS. You can expect season 1 to run for 60 days and of course packed with content. So here's a screenshot. Make sure it's popping up on the OBS. There's like a screenshot of what they're talking about, is what it's going to look like. Next up is the competitive pass, which will also be available at launch. Wait, I actually got more screenshots. My bad. All right, so season 1 ends and it tells you when it's going to end. They're going to have Ultimate Team Competitive and headliners, stuff like that. You guys see it. And this one just shows you like the cards, the rewards, daily milestones, just like more of the UI, you know what I mean? And this kind of looks familiar, I guess, for achievements. So next up is the competitive pass, which also will be available at launch. This pass includes objectives specific for our competitive modes. Playing solo battles, head-to-head seasons, squad seasons, or MUT Champions will earn you progress on the competitive pass. The rewards have the coins and packs that you would expect, but in addition to that, we will have a high overall player item that you'll be excited to strive for. While solo battles and MUT Champions will continue to reset weekly, the competitive pass will be refreshed on a bi-weekly cadence, giving you more time to work your way through the rewards track. So you see this, while solo battles and MUT Champions will continue to reset weekly, the competitive pass will be refreshed on a bi-weekly. Now, what is MUT Champions, son? Okay, well, let's go over the last pass. They're going to talk about MUT Champions. Pretty much what they're saying is Weekend League is over. And lastly, we'll have program-specific field passes available throughout the year. One of our launch programs called Headliners will introduce the first program-specific field pass. These program-specific field passes will have their own rewards and objectives related to the program. One more thing to note is that both the competitive pass and program-specific pass will help you make progress on the seasonal field pass. So a lot of these passes, man, you're going to be able to do stuff with your team that you probably weren't able to do previously. Now, the big changer in Ultimate Team is going to be MUT Champions. We focused on major quality life of improvements with Weekend League, so much so that we had to change the name. Introducing MUT Champions, the most competitive mode in Ultimate Team, where you can earn the best rewards and compete at your convenience. So you'll see the head-to-head, you'll have seasons, all Madden seasons, because people did ask for that, like, hey, how come seasons isn't all Madden, right? And then you'll have MUT Champions, squad seasons, and then one and done plays. I don't know what this, I'm trying to read this right here. It says touchdown. I guess it's just like one play, you get a reward. I don't know. It looks strange to me, but something to definitely look out for. But you'll see like the UI here, it's pretty cool as well. It has more of a classic feel, man, to be honest with you, like older Maddens, right? But better as far as resolution. We heard feedback on the time constraints that surrounded Weekend League and wanted to remove the aspect completely. Now MUT Champions will be available to play any day of the week. With a weekly reset each Monday, you'll still be able to play up to 25 games per week. We also added a new way to earn entry into MUT Champions by implementing Champs Entry tokens. By making progress on the competitive pass, you'll be able to earn Champs Entry tokens and exchange one to access MUT Champions for that week. Since Champ Entry tokens are items in your binder and never expire, you can save them to use in the current Field Pass season of MUT Champions. So here's the champs entry token. You want to look at that, you can pause the video however you want to do it, man. It's up to you. You can even go read the gridiron notes yourself. Lastly, we wanted players to have their rewards instantly based on their performance in MUT Champions. This is huge. Rather than wait until the following Tuesday, you will receive your MUT Champions rewards immediately after your game is complete. Dang, son. They're pretty much fast tracking everything that's in the game as far as rewards and stuff go. So much so that Sets 2.0 is now a thing. Sets have always contained some of the best content within Ultimate Team, but required a lot of navigation to complete. This year, we revisited how sets function to not only reduce unnecessary friction, but also reduce the amount of button presses needed to complete a set in Madden NFL 23 from upwards of 80 all the way down to 3. Now, this is huge because, bro, I would get exhausted trying to do sets and stuff like that. Remember we used to do the coin methods, putting cards into sets? I got tired of that, son. It's too long of a process, and I'm glad that they changed it. Maybe we're gonna have some coin methods to actually do some work with these sets. Imagine, right? Imagine doing our get a player method in Madden 23 and being able to drop these into sets really quick. Sets will now be accessible from inside your item binder. From your item binder, you can toggle over and immediately access sets and clearly see the set rewards. With sets being a part of the item binder, you will get the benefits of the item binder, like being able to filter sets by position or program. This is what it looks like as far as the picture goes. Pretty cool. I like it. I want to see how it plays out with, you know, coin methods and stuff like that, because you guys know that's like a bunch of repetitions and stuff like that, unless they find a way to just chalk that idea. You know what I mean? Beyond simply moving where sets are located, we also revamped how you complete a set. For all sets, we will automatically check your inventory for the lowest cost, unused, and non-favored items needed to complete that set. Dang, son. Okay, bro, this is great quality of life improvements. However, we still, in the back of my mind, this is all fine and dandy, but what's that gameplay gonna end up being like? You know what I mean? You can have the prettiest templates, the prettiest ideas, but if it doesn't translate well into gameplay, then what do you got? You know what I mean? What is it really? Another change coming with sets is account-based item returns. In previous year, the only way you could get items back from completing a set was through a fantasy pack. Now some sets, starting with the champion sets, as one of our launch programs, will automatically return the items that you use to complete them as account-bound items. Account-bound items will be denoted with a B&D tag on the item, come with reduced quick sell value. Be sure to check the description of the set that you're completing to see if your item will return to you. Competitive play. For solo battles, we wanted to offer more opportunities to earn rewards, and to do so, we are now refreshing your opponents daily. Now you'll have 4 fresh solo battle games to play each day, or up to 28 games per week to earn rewards. The other key change to solo battles this year is how you'll earn rewards. While you'll still be able to see your battle score and tier you achieve, making progress through the competitive pass will be the main way to earn rewards for solo battles. We'll have specific objectives on the competitive pass where you can earn rewards based upon your number of wins and the difficulty level you play on. Now, this is a question for me. What is the discrepancy between the rewards playing solo battles as compared to MUT Champions? Are they going to leverage more of the rewards toward MUT Champions, or are they going to look out for the solo battles and make it equal? Because if that's the case, and the rewards actually equal to what you would earn in MUT Champions, why the hell would you put yourself through stress of MUT Champions? We could just play solo battles. It's a lot easier. You just use 1-2 plays, right? You use the mid blitz and crossers. You know what I mean? And then, you know, it's less stress and you can actually go for the rewards. But what is the discrepancy, man? You know what I mean? Is there a huge one where it's not worth it? Or can we just grind solo battles? And for the hardcore grinders, you can do both. Imagine playing 25 games and then 28 games. Bro, that's a lot of games, son. As for head-to-head seasons, we have adjusted the number of games for each division and the number of divisions down a bit. We want players to compete in Super Bowls more frequently for the chance to earn better rewards. Well, with the way they're doing champions and solo battles, I don't even think people are going to want to play head-to-head seasons. Maybe, right? Maybe to, I guess, earn better rewards or to say you won Super Bowls. But what's the point? If you're able to play champions and get your rewards immediately, why the hell would you waste your time on seasons? I don't know. It could just be something, you know, oh, I like seasons, man. That's what I love. That could be your thing. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, from a rewards aspect, wouldn't you just rather waste your time playing MUT Champions and solo battles? With 8 games total in the season and 6 total divisions, you'll be able to get into the intense action of the playoffs much more frequently. And for MUT Draft, we have removed ranked in effort to create healthier matchmaking pools. we are committing to more regular updates to the draft pool throughout the year to keep content fresh. Additionally, salary cap has been removed from Ultimate Team. Rest in peace to salary cap. We have opted to take the efforts needed to maintain these modes and redirect them towards features that benefit Ultimate Team as a whole. Now, where it's going to create a problem is if someone can figure out like the most efficient way to earn coins, packs, and stuff like that, that's going to make what mode is going to be played the most. Meaning, what if head-to-head seasons is better than MUT Champion? You know what I mean? What if solo battles is better than head-to-head seasons? Not everybody has time to play all 3 of those modes, or all 4 if you consider MUT draft. So which one is going to be the most efficient way to earn stuff? That's what I'm interested in. I want to see that. Player items. One of the things you will notice when you enter Ultimate Team is your players starting overalls. We raised the overalls of our starter teams to make those players more viable at the start of the year and to create a better gameplay experience from the moment you start playing. We've also added some basic versions of standout players from each NFL team to the starting lineups. You'll receive these players based on the team you select as your favorite team when you start playing Madden 23. We also took a look at our power-up system to reassess the overall design intention of power-ups. Power-ups evolved to the point of needing several items of a player and required additional resources to build up the best version of that player. All of that led to the best lineups featuring a power-up player in nearly every position. In Madden 23, we are dialing the use of power-ups back so that you can obtain the latest and best version of a player. That's it. You have the best version of that player. See, that's what I like. Let me get a hand clap for that right there, son. Bro, I hate having to go for power-ups. I would spend coins and felt like I was a badass, you know, with an elite player, and then they're like, nah, you gotta add the power-up, man, with some abilities. I was like, I ain't doing all that again, son. That's like having to create a whole nother team. Some of the power-ups are crazy. People are charging house rent. You know what I mean? There were some benefits to power-ups that we are preserving, though, starting with ability buckets. Lower overall elite players will receive ability buckets filled with abilities that pertain to that player's archetype. Higher overall elite players will receive custom ability buckets that are custom built for that specific player. You can expect custom ability buckets to contain unique features like discounted AP on certain abilities or even cross-archetype abilities. In addition to the ability bucket changes, most elite players will have a team chemistry bucket for you to choose one chemistry from the teams that the players has played for. You also have the ability to swap out player art when applicable. All this being said, you will not be seeing the traditional purple power-up items in Ultimate Team. However, some programs may feature a similar design to collect all versions of a particular player. For example, in our Legends program, you can collect the low overall version of a given legend, then collect their moment, season, and boss editions to make the ultimate version of that player. These changes are part of our overall goal of streamlining your experience by taking out some of the unnecessary maintenance that gets in the way of building your Ultimate Team. And that's what one of the biggest drawbacks to me was, man. There's just too much BS you got to deal with. Just make it simple. Let me get a card and use it on the field, man. Why does it got to be so weird? Come on, man. Strategy items. We have also heard feedback on strategy items and look to address some pain points for players. First and foremost, you'll notice it's much easier to view which attributes are being boosted and by how much. So I think that's pretty cool. Shout out to the 68 overall. You know what I mean? We also revamped and simplified the strategy item system by reducing the total number of strategy item slots to 3. Offense, defense, and the new team affinity strategy item slot where you can achieve additional team chemistry boosts. We have also removed the speed boost from any core strategy item. We have also added a few additional ways to obtain strategy items, including earning them on the Field Pass strategy item pack offers in the store, and in Madden 23, they will be auctionable, so you can easily obtain the one you need. We look forward to bringing exciting content all season. So this is a big W for Ultimate Team, honestly. However, what does it translate as far as gameplay goes? How does it translate? How does it come together? How does it mold? Because this is awesome. But if we have gameplay where it's glitchy and it's a buggy mess like every Madden before, which I already expect. I know there's a lot of people honeymooning the game right now, but I'm gonna be real with you guys, man. I've been playing Madden for years and they all have problems and game-breaking problems to the point where people are actually posting tweets saying the only way to win 6 figures in Madden is to know the glitches, bro. Now, that's coming from pro players. I can back it up with the proof because I actually think I have the screenshot of them saying that. I'll probably post it in the community section. So if that's the case, be on the lookout for the One Play Tutties on the channel. Make sure you guys drop a like on today's video. I will be partaking in the Madden 23 Ultimate Team festivities this year. I don't know how much I will be doing it. I'm not gonna be sitting there all day doing it, you know what I mean? But I will be playing, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.